Hanji, we are live. So let's start. We will start with the meditation. And my voice is audible. Everything is
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, just I'll play the music also, and you can just tell me if the music is fine too.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. This is just music, no guidance. We'll start directly with meditation today. Clasp your fingers, hold your neck, sit comfortably, and observe your breath. Your slow, natural breath. No need to do deep inhalation and exhalation, just natural breath. Keep your observation on your breath. No analysis, just observe it going in, coming out. If you think you are getting distracted, come back to your breath. Just be with your breath, your natural breath. If your mind wanders, bring it back. To your normal, slow breath. Thank you. When you are with your breath, you get into emptiness. Stay in the emptiness. Connect with the quantum energy. Be with your breath. your mind is wandering, bring it back to your normal breath. Let's step into the gratitude. Let's give our gratitude to everything and everyone around us.
Thank you, 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 thank you. I promise in this moment to keep my heart wide open. With every breath I take, I'm grateful. I promise in this moment to keep my heart wide open. With every breath I take, I'm grateful. I promise in this moment to keep my heart wide open. With every breath I take, I'm grateful. I am 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 grateful.
Keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds and slowly open your eyes. Take your time, relax into the energy that you are feeling, and slowly, slowly open your eyes. Thank you. Thank you for this wonderful session.
Thank you.
I hope you all also enjoyed and had a good meditation. Anybody wants to share or ask something before we get into today's wisdom topic? So today's topic, we are in this series, in this week, we are delving into the seven unseen mirrors of relationship. We have seen what are these mirrors are. We got an overview and we got deep into the first and the second mirror. Today we are going to talk about the third mirror, the mirror of that which is lost or given away. Now, what is lost? What is given away? What is this mirror really? This mirror actually talks about, you know, things, our attributes, our qualities that we let go because we wanted to fit in. You know, losing yourself to fit in to the social conditioning around us. It talks about, how while growing up, maybe from our parents, from our teachers, from our neighbors, things came and we decided, okay, this is the right thing to do, and we went ahead with it and did not follow our heart. And it is not just only with the childhood, we do it throughout our life in order to fit in. Sometimes like because all your friends drink, you don't drink, so you are feeling left out, you start drinking. You do that, but in your heart, you don't want to drink. Okay. Or a child who likes to, you know, do a free painting, but her teacher tells her that no, paintings have to follow these techniques, so you have to follow these. And she leaves her free spirited drawings and starts making those, using techniques. So her creativity she has given away. So there are many things that we give away while growing up and throughout our life. Now, when we give away or it is taken from us, like if your parent says that, okay, you need to be a good person, and good people do not uh, they take care of everyone and they follow what the parents are saying, no questions asked. Maybe that will become your belief system. And maybe you were a free spirited, you wanted to explore, you wanted, but over the time, you became a people pleaser because good kids, good children, they are appreciated by others, right? And you started getting into, because you were conditioned in that manner, that you started getting into that, okay, I sh unless and until I'm getting appreciation from others, I will stop valuing myself because I became a people pleaser. I did not do things which I wanted in my life. Instead, I did things to be a good child. Is that what you want in your life? But we don't realize at that point. We don't realize as we grow up, as we grow in our wisdom, in our consciousness, as it grows, we start realizing these things. And for us to be able to realize such things, it is, the universe sends us many signals through these mirrors. And today's mirror, how do you identify? This mirror is also known as mirror of magnetism. What does magnet does? They attract each other, right? So if you are attracted towards someone, and generally we take this mirror with respect to people, not things and places, but it can be applied if you want to. So if you are attracted towards someone, you may think you are physically attracted, okay? Oh my God, I have fallen in love with this guy. But it may be that you are not really, you have not fallen in love with the guy. You have fallen in love with one of the qualities that guy possess. And once you are, you know, you have been accustomed to that quality, that love will evaporate. And or you may be just attracted towards some people, not as a physical attraction, but as you like being in their company, you know. So that is mirror of magnetism. When you are drawn towards other people. So it reveals, when you see that you are drawn towards other people, your first step should be to figure out what is their quality towards which you are drawn. Do you have that quality in yourself? Do you once possessed? Or maybe you never cultivated. It was there, but because of social conditioning, you never cultivated that quality. So this mirror actually gives you insights about those. Now, I want to go back to, 4 days ago when we were talking about this mirror first time. I shared that while growing up and, for quite some time, there had been very three strong women in my life whom I had admired deeply. The first woman was my school principal. Uh, when I was in first, second grade, she took over me. Somehow, some incident happened and she just took me under her umbrella. Very strong woman, very confident, would speak what is there in her mind, strong values, and she would a social, you know, she would help people, and a lot of social work she used to do. And since second grade till I was in the school, all her activities, whether we are going to old age home or to orphanage or to hospitals, because every month she was doing one thing or other. I was there with her in every incident. Even as, young as second grade, I started being with her. Somehow I got picked up. Maybe magnetism, I don't know. Then another woman almost at the same period is my mother's elder sister. I have deeply admired her. Again, she was principal of another school in Delhi. Now, both these ladies are much, much older than me. When I was in second, my principal was already in 60s, so much older. My Masi, my aunt, also is 15 years older than my mom. So quite a lot. But what were those qualities that I'm seeing? They stood up for themselves. They put the amount of effort in their education and in their growth at a time when women education in India was not so, strongly done. The third woman that I'm talking about in my neighbor, again, she is in 80s. She is a gynecologist. Again, a very independent woman and a very good woman. Now, once I started, I sat down one day. What is it in them that attracts me towards them? You know, so what was attracting me? So I realized it was their confidence, the way they presented. I still remember the way they walked, they talked, and they stood up for what they believe in. Maybe somewhere during my those growing up years, I never stood up for what I wanted in my life. I just conformed to what was expected out of me. Maybe. And that is why I was getting so, I used to admire them so much. Right? Now, what happens when uh, when you admire such people? when you admire these people and you identify what are the qualities they possess, there are two things that can happen. First, you stay with them, you learn those qualities, you reclaim those qualities in yourself, and then that relationship can become redundant. See, you were attracted towards that relationship because of those qualities. Now you have possessed these qualities in yourself. So there is no need for that relationship anymore. So that can happen, and maybe over the time it will fade away or it will go away. Or second, you can stay in the relationship, not because of the qualities now, but because of the mutual respect, the love that you feel for that person, and the connect that you have built with them. Because now the relationship is more grounded, and not because there is a need for a energy which was missing in you, right? So these two things can happen. So this is a very good mirror, because if you recognize, you will know what is those qualities that you should reclaim in your life, that you have abandoned, but you value them. You value them, in your soul values them. But somewhere, you know, for some reasons, you have abandoned those um, values. So you recognize, how do you recognize this mirror? By identifying whom you are attracted towards, whom you are deeply drawn towards, what qualities they possess, and do you have those qualities in you, or do you want those qualities in you? Have you given them away? If that is the case, then you have to, stand up and rediscover those qualities. You have to reclaim those qualities. That is the lesson for us, right? So, how do you transform? This actually mirror is a gift, because it tells you this is what you need to build in your life. And honestly, with being part of these three strong women in my life, um, even when I was with them, I have become a lot more confident. I have been confident right from my childhood, but you know, with their company, I have become, I stand for what I think is right. Does not mean I have become an activist, no. But y- you know, it's about saying your things in a positive manner without fighting, sharing your opinion as to what you feel is right or what you feel is not right, but in a positive manner, without actually, hurting others, but saying it so that the other person can also understand that, okay, this is not acceptable to you, or this is not what you like. Okay. So we can convey what we feel, because that's how you retain relationships. Once you hide those things that you don't speak up, then also is a problem. If you fight, then also is a problem. So you have to speak up, but that's just one aspect of ourselves. So you can speak up and not lose the relationship as well, right? So this is the third mirror, the mirror of that which is lost, given away, or taken away. If anyone has any sharing for this, I would love to hear. And if you want to continue to the next, I don't have the slide for the next one, but we can talk about the fourth one as well. Anybody wants to share? Any questions? No? Do you want to move to the next one? Madhuri, I can't hear you. You're mute.
No, I was just saying I have to leave to continue. Have
Yeah,
this.
sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Uh, Richa ji, Indu ji, you want to continue to the next one, Rahul ji,
Yeah,
or should we call it a day? Maybe 5 minutes early.
yeah, we
But
have only 5 minutes. We can continue tomorrow. Maybe it'll be good, right?
okay, I would love to hear something from, one of you. If you ever felt very drawn towards somebody,
I can
and
add. Mhm.
yes, please.
During my college days, especially, I have seen that I was so much. No, I used to like my friend so much that when I used to always be in contact with her when we used to have vacations. Also, I used to call her and all. And one day, suddenly, what happened? She just got up and found her in our dining room. So. I just asked her some question and she was so rude to me and she just shouted. And I felt so bad about it that after that incident, I shut myself, from getting close to anyone. Um, and then later, yeah, I realized that maybe I did not make more friends after that just because of this incident.
Yeah, but it has become your limiting belief now.
Yeah. Yeah,
Maybe
now.
you're learning. You need to open up.
Yeah, really. Now I think with so yeah, for a long time before I started meditation, I used to feel that I don't when I am talking to someone, I felt that maybe I don't have that connection with them, so they are not so close to me, even if I talk to them, um, in a good way and all. But yeah, later, yeah, after meditation, I realized that it was me that was holding that limiting belief. People were connecting to me very well, but maybe I had that veil of ignorance that no, if they are just keeping their matters only with them and not discussing, that means they are not they don't they are not good friends to me.
Yeah. No, but you have brought a very, very good point. Uh, and I think I should have covered this point also. But when you feel attracted towards someone, or when
Mm,
you admire someone and you like to be in their company,
mm,
sometimes we give too much power to that relationship.
mm,
And this mirror can be a very, very painful mirror if
mm,
you give away too much power and you
mm,
stop, you know, uh, doing other things because you want to be with
mm,
them. You know,
mm,
you just prioritize them in your life, and they start
mm.
taking you for granted. And this is
Yeah.
a very common thing. So,
Mm,
Richaji, this is not something which only you have experienced. This is very common because
mm,
if we want to be close to someone, we
mm,
we somehow somewhere keep adjusting to things,
mm,
and we it can become a painful thing.
mm.
It happens with between you and your friends, but it is very common among couples,
Yeah,
where
I wanted to
you
add that.
try to you
Mm,
try to just make it work. So
yeah,
giving away too much of your power is also a problem. So you brought about a very good point. Yes, good.
thank you.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Thanks.
Okay.
And Chandra sir talks about the detachment thing, right? So I think that is what he's telling, that uh, detachment is in terms of no, not able to not give that power to others, have that
Hmm.
sense of separatedness. Still love them, but
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
See, loving is one thing. You
Mm,
can completely be in love with them and do whatever is required for them.
mm,
But
mm,
it does not mean that you have to become a doormat.
mm.
Okay.
So true.
So when you start respecting yourself, the
Mm.
other partner in your relationship will also start
Mm.
respecting you.
Mm. Yeah, that is also like a mirror, right? Respect
Yeah.
and give and take.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, thank you everyone. Lakshmi ji, Rahul ji, you have any points you want to discuss?
No, I would like to say for a change, this mirror I understood perfectly, 100%, no doubt in this. Beautiful mirror. Yes, it's a, and I have experienced this mirror beautifully in every aspect and sense. So I understood this mirror perfectly, all right, in perfect way.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you, Rahul ji.
I just would like to say something like the when you grow up, like like you said, you keep changing. Yes, your soul shattered. Like you said ना कि मैं टूट गई, ऐसा हुआ मेरे साथ, मैं टूट गई, मैं टूट गया. तो you in a way your soul shatters. So when you find another mirror, like you get drawn to someone, you get attracted to someone, you meet someone, man, woman, child, or whatever. So then your soul desires to become complete. So
Mm.
that peace which has been shattered is
Mm.
there with that person. So
Mm.
yes, in a short way, I won't take much time. Yes, this mirror, I have got no doubt in this mirror. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, see you tomorrow. Have a great day and good night.
Good
Yeah,
night.
bye-bye.